Tyler, should we tell everybody about the Tinder for Golfers app that we're launching here soon?
I guess.
No, I'm kidding. The reason I bring that up is because now, I mean, what are we? Are we 1.5 years post Tinder for Golfer clip?
Yeah, it came out in January of 22.
And now they're
There's
all
15.
over the place. They're all over the place.
15 different Tinders. Now you have Hinge for golfers and Bumble for golfers.
And Bumble for golfers.
Yeah.
Bumble for golfers where the higher handicap has to message first.
Golfersonly.com.
Yeah. Golfers meet.
Yeah. Oh.
Sober golfers. Sober golfers only. For people who don't drink on the course.
Yeah, it's lefties mingle.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went from a random idea a little over a year ago to now there's 77 different versions of said idea.
I don't know which one I want to go to.
I don't want to go to any of them, to be honest.
I don't either.
The emergence of all of these Tinder for golfers have made me think that I don't want to have a Tinder for golfers anymore.
No, I don't. I genuinely don't either.
Like at the time, we were like, great idea. This is awesome. And now it's out there. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it at all.
Yeah. I also wonder if the people who had messaged us in like a very like, can I say cocky manner?
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of arrogance.
Oh shit, dude. I've had this thing working for like 17 years now, and I'm like just on the brink of launching it, dude. It would be great if you guys could check it. Really? 17 years you've been working on it? Really?
We did. That is an exaggeration, but one guy did say he'd been working on it for like 7 years.
And
it's like, no, you haven't.
And then I think he was just trying to impress me with the amount of tech knowledge that he had.
Yeah, just use a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, and I'm not really into that kind of stuff, so I can't. It's hard to impress me with that kind of thing. Like I get it, you're smart. We talked on YBR the other day, like the worst type of experts.
Yep.
And like IT experts actually being not too bad, but sometimes they're just
there's a difference between a software expert and an IT expert.
Big time. Yeah. Big time. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to hop on a Tinder for Golfers app, I think you can just search like the first 1,000 apps recommended on the App Store, and you should be able to pick one out.
Yeah. So welcome back to the pod.
The more
we're heated right now. We've been going through it all morning in pre-production.
Yeah, I've been throwing out jokes that Tyler hasn't been catching on to. He's been getting pissed at me, and then I keep throwing him out, and he keeps getting pissed at me. And then
well, it's because Ryan, he's not joking, and then I'm like, Ryan, stop. And he's like, it was a joke.
No, I genuinely.
Tyler, you did believe for about 10 minutes this morning that Ryan was considering switching to a 2.5 foot long driver shaft. So
because he talked for 15 minutes about how he wanted a shorter driver.
And I'm like, I got him. I have him in the bag right now. I can easily maneuver my way through this one.
He was trying to tell me he wanted a driver the same length as his 56 degree.
Well, okay, no, I was talking about shortening my driver shaft, like 1 to 2 inches. Just fuck around and find out. I find out if I can strike more fairways with a shorter club.
The problem with shortening your club is you can't stretch it out if it's too short.
That's why you start in increments. You maybe go half inch, then inch, and then you find the sweet spot in there. Eventually, it's going to get down to your 3-year-old's length of driver.
Right.
And hopefully that works because we can't add those increments back.
Nope. We sure can't. We tried adding increments to a club in that swing speed video.
Yeah, and actually that's my favorite driver of all time. It's I don't even remember what it's called.
You broke that
the
one.
Tyler.
I know, I broke it. Yeah. Here's the thing though. That garage sale that I bought that at had 2 of those drivers.
Oh, you could go back to that guy, but it was like, you guys lied to me in that video. These clubs weren't for your wife.
I drive by that house probably twice a week.
Why?
And it's like part of my route to go home when I'm over on Cheyenne.
It's way over there.
No.
Yeah, we got it on the other side of
Tyler,
25th.
I bought that driver separate from the rest of the bag.
I thought it was the old guy that talked our ears off.
Nope. So if I told you that I've never considered stopping in, I'd be lying. But that's beside the point.
Yep.
We're fired up this morning in a good way. Tyler,
what episode is this?
This is episode 136.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
It is. So. Episode 136.
36 is such an odd number. Weirdly enough, I was watching NBA the other night,
Yep.
I don't know why, because I never watch NBA.
Playoffs.
But
isn't it?
Yep.
But I'm wondering if not, let's say number 36 commits a foul, how does the referee relay number 36 to the
There is
to
no
the scores
36
table?
in.
Yeah, 3-6.
Oh, because I remember in high
Marcus
school.
Smart.
I remember in
Marcus Smart is who it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
'cause I remember in high school you couldn't have a number over 5
Yeah. And now they have 36, 38. How do they do it, Trevor?
because don't they have to signal the foul on one hand and then the number on the other? So
6.
lame.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But I
And-
mean, there's thousands of people watching this game. Like there's 4 or 3 refs on the courts, and then they have like 3 people at the scores table, so they know who fouls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they'll know everybody's players' names by name. So it's like
Okay. So one Marcus Smart is
Yep.
where we're at today.
pretty much.
Welcome back.
I don't know
ladies and
any
gentlemen.
other 36s.
Leroy Butler.
Who
Don't
is-
know who that is.
Jake. Who is Leroy Butler?
He's
Is that the kid? The kid Leroy?
no Leroy. I don't know. It just says
Is that his last name?
it says best players to wear 36 in NFL history. Number 1, Leroy Butler. Number 2, Lawyer Milloy. Bill Thompson. Okay, Jerome Bettis. There we go.
Okay.
There's some.
okay,
the
there's
buzz.
Hey,
One,
the 30s is a random number for
Very.
football.
it's more of like a fullback number.
Yeah, I wonder about like baseball players. There to be some good 36s, right?
Yeah, we've got. Let's see here. Oh, that's basketball. I'll find one here.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know what. Why was I talking? Okay. Why was I talking about NBA? The
I think
number
we're doing
thing.
numbers, yeah.
So
Greg Maddox. There we go.
GMAD.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to dive into our most recent rounds because, as you guys know, we're in full golf swing.
We have been swinging them left and right lately.
You had a bone to pick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I played 2 rounds since the last podcast. I played on Thursday last week with my buddy, and it was just the 2 of us. We went out, and we got paired with 2 other randoms, Justin and Jared, I believe. Good guys.
Did you walk or did you ride?
We walked, Ryan. First hole, Connor and I played like assholes. It was terrible.
Well-
I topped it all the way to the green and then chipped back and forth over, started the day with a triple. And these guys both parred, and they were waiting for us like true shot etiquette. And I was like, guys, if I'm playing like this, you just play ready golf. You don't have to worry about it. But I think by the end of the round, I beat everybody.
Really?
So I turned it on after that.
Fucking go, dude.
The 3 people I've always wanted to beat in my life are my dad, done, beat him.
Done with that.
Connor, done, beat him.
Done with that.
Grandpa Dave, still up there. So he's the last one to beat on the 3 people I want to
Sure.
beat.
You did beat me too. I feel
Yeah.
like I was on your list at one point.
Yeah, I knocked you off.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Okay.
When he had the shanks.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, win's a win.
Win is a win.
Always.
Gotta give it to
Yeah, I think I even prefaced it when I said I wanted to beat him. Like, I don't care what the scores are. Just wait for you to have a bad day. I just want to win.
I don't even care if you're there.
Yep.
You don't even have to show up.
I just have to have one better score. But no, so we were embarrassing ourselves a little bit, and Connor's was hitting his drives with the most wicked fade you've ever seen in your life. He played the wrong fairway on almost every single hole, and it was a pretty busy night. And I have a bone to pick with him. When people don't yell 4, it makes me so mad.
And knowing Connor, I don't know him super well, but I know him well enough to know that he's not the type of guy to yell for.
Yeah, and then he's on the very first hole at Osgood. He hits a big fade, and I gave him a break because he's never played Osgood before. It's his first time playing it, so he didn't know there was a fairway over there. So he hits him like, Connor, say it, and he didn't say it. And I'm like, God damn it, you could have just killed someone because it was going right at that pinch point where everyone tries to hit their drives.
Yep.
And I think I get even more frustrated when someone in my own group doesn't yell 4.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be a party to somebody hitting into another group.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing, you guys. Like, if a playing partner of yours hits a shot that well deserves a 4, you could say it as loud as you
Yeah.
want. You know why? Because you're not going to have to deal with the confrontation that may present itself down the road.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not my responsibility to yell it. So on hole 2, he does the same thing, and he doesn't get the excuse anymore of not knowing where the hole is because we just played the hole. And so he hits another fade, and it's going back to the hole 1 tee box. And I was like, Connor, say it, Connor, say it. And then I had to yell 4, and I yelled it 2 seconds before it landed because he
There's
wasn't
no
going to
point,
say
yeah,
it.
no point at that.
And finally, on like hole 6 or 7, he finally yelled 4. But otherwise, I had to yell. I was like 4 for him. And I was at the end of my rope with that guy. I was like, hey, these 2 randos we're playing with are now my 2 regulars if you don't start yelling 4.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing this scenario through my head because I can see his face when this is all happening. Number one, he's not the type of guy to yell 4.
No, he's so non-confrontational. He doesn't even want to warn someone that could get hit by a ball.
Yeah. The second thing though is, I mean, his butthole was super tight after hole number 2. I can already tell. Not only was he down bad, he couldn't hit a driver. Well, in that case, just put the driver away.
Yep.
But having to yell 4 on top of hitting shitty tee shots all day is just icing on the cake for a fucking shitty round.
Yeah, I mean, he hit his irons well and stuff. I was like, dude, just
So hit him off the tee.
put it away. Just yep. But yeah, that's my bone to pick with Con this week, and all golfers just yell 4, guys.
Even if it's like, ah!
yeah,
You don't even need to F,
get attention.
F or R it. Just ah!
Yeah. Any noise you can make that gets someone's attention could save them a Union Green to the eye socket.
Ryan, can I?
What?
No, I was gonna say do it again.
Ah!
It's like an air horn.
Appreciate it.
Well, because it's such a like an uncommon sound on a golf course
Yeah.
in that pitch, right?
Yep.
You know when guys are celebrating on a green after a good putt, or if someone holed out on their chip shot, whatever. But when someone goes, ah! just do it.
I mean, if you're gonna do, just yell 4. It's not that much harder.
Well, no, but it's kind of cool. It's like umpire calling a strike.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't
it's-
really say strike.
It gets
Yeah.
their attention, but at the same time, they're like, "Oh, what the fuck was?" Dunk. You hear
fuck
4.
did he say?
You hear 4. You got hands up, and then you're looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a good question. What's the 4 move? If you're in direct line of fire, what are you doing? Like both hands over top the head, back turned? Are you like getting on all 4s? Is it like one arm to shield the direction of the ball? Like what's that look like for you?
Okay, so if I'm next to a cart, I just get in the cart.
But I mean, trajectory
I know, but I just feel like roof over my head, safe place, right? If I am walking, it's just both hands up. It's almost like I'm blocking the sun,
Sure. Yeah.
but I'm just trying to find the ball, because if it is coming towards me, then I can turn and wear it somewhere it's not going to hurt that bad.
okay, but Tyler, when you're trying to find the ball, I mean, once you see it, like
It's too late.
you're gonna see it in the middle of your eye.
Well, if someone, unlike Connor, yells it early enough, you should have time to adjust.
That is true.
If you hit the ball, it's a bad shot and headed towards group, just yell it and you could save someone
Yeah.
a brand new eye.
Yeah. I'm a kind of like the fetal position, standing on my feet though.
You bend over.
I bend over, back turn. So if I do get hit, it's like it's either on the top of my hands, which are behind my head, or it's on my back, or it's on my ass.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big cart. I'm not gonna look for the cart, run that way. I don't think that quick.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm standing there, I just like sit down and like, don't hit me.
Please.
What about you, Trevor?
Mostly I just keep walking. I'm like, if these guys are that bad to hit
Trevor's
over
got
there,
no brain cells left anyways.
Trevor's
they're
like,
not gonna hit me. If they can't hit a fairway, they're not gonna hit my ass.
Trevor's
That
just
is
like,
true.
just hit me. I need to feel something again.
I'm gonna sue your ass.
Also, I mean, Golfers Anonymous last week, the guy hits the same house every time. So, I mean,
Not the same spot at the house.
What if it was?
what if it
the
was?
same window, just
what if it was the
straight.
same strip of siding every single time? I mean,
That'd be
easy
impressive.
replacement. Yeah, it would be. Okay, here's another question. Like, how close in proximity does it have to be to yell 4?
It's got to be for me, if I think it's going to land within 50 yards of them, I'll yell it.
I think that's a pretty good guideline. I was going to say 20 yards, but also you can never be too safe.
Yeah, because like for me, the whole 50 in my head is like it could roll to them.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to roll within 10 yards of them and not have yelled 4.
Yep.
That's just a bad look.
I do think you got to play the rollout too, even
Yeah.
though that's not going to do any damage to anybody.
Right. It's an awkward confrontation when you go and get your ball if you
Big
didn't
time.
yell it.
Yep.
Hey, if you'd have hit that 10 yards farther, like that probably could have hit us. I understand it rolled up to us, but you should probably yell 4
Yeah.
this time.
And I am super liberal with my 4s. I'm throwing those bad boys out left and right. I just don't want to be the guy to ever hit someone without have at least trying to warn them.
Yep.
So if I hit it over a hill and I don't even know if there's people over there, I'll let one rip.
Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah.
I mean, Tyler, I definitely can say I've seen you yell 4 the most out of any person in my life.
I'd just rather be safe than sorry,
Sorry,
guys.
I was going to try and make a fart joke there, but nothing was landing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of let one loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good option. If you want to get in good graces with people you just hit into, I would say a good step would be to maybe have like 1 or 2 like spare beers in the back. So you get up to them, be like, hey fellas, I'm sorry. Like, here's a couple beers on me. Who's going to be mad if you present someone with a couple beers for accidentally hitting into them?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I hit into them, like I actually hit into them, then I'm with that. But if I just hit it kind of close, I'm not giving them.
No,
shit.
it doesn't deserve beers then. But if you do end up hitting into them, not even hurting anybody, but close enough, easiest way to avoid confrontation.
Yeah, or you hit them with a joke right away, like next time I'll aim at you guys and I'll go nowhere near you.
Yeah. No, that's a great option too. I don't think I've ever really been close to hitting into anybody, but if it has been, I'm belting
Yeah.
the F word.
I have a bad story about it.
Oh, did you hit someone? You son of a bitch.
I did not hit anybody. So I was playing. I yelled 4, and it was like over this like by the green. So I was going head towards right to the green where they put their carts. We yelled it. I drive up there. I'm like, hey guys, sorry for hitting you, blah blah blah. Like they're like really nice. And then this one wife was with them. He goes, I'm surprised more people haven't got hit on the golf cart or in the golf course. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm like, come on, just call me out.
Yeah.
She had nothing better to do.
I was like,
she
you
already
fucking
finished the
kidding me.
book that she was reading in the car.
Yeah. I was
in
like,
the car.
fuck.
She needed someone to talk to. Her husband was probably pissed off because he was playing shitty.
Should have hit one at her.
I should have.
You should have lined up a stinger.
I should have like, all right, duck down. I'm fucking hitting over you.
You just
Yeah.
bounce it off the cart. It lands on the ground, settles, stops rolling. 4.
Yeah.
Have you guys been seeing the videos online of people groups fist fighting
why?
on the course?
Everyone's squirrely right now. I don't know if those are old videos or not, or if all of a sudden there's just something in the air. People are just throwing fists at golf courses.
Well, what's going on there? What leads up into people actually wanting to throw fists on the golf course? And these are separate groups, I feel like.
Yeah.
They're not even playing against each
I don't understand it. Like, I've been close once, but there was never any actual physical like contact whatsoever.
You almost fought somebody on the golf course one time?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, the guy in the jean shorts.
yeah, I think it might have been before your time. Fuck that guy, by the way. But yeah, that was the
You
closest.
could probably find him on one of the new Tinder for golf apps.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I could find
please.
anybody on there.
That'd be a great way. Like 7th, 8th grade. Fucking meet me at the park after school.
No, I just set my profile. Not here to find new golf partners, just to find fuckface at Edgewood wearing jean shorts.
You know who you are. But I'm still trying to figure out what is leading up into actually throwing fists on the course. It's got to be a lot of alcohol involved.
It's got to be a lot of alcohol. It's got to be a ball hit into them situation, right?
Got to be a ball hit into them. There's got to be some heavy chirping involved.
Or stealing their balls on their drive. They're just doing some dumb shit.
Yeah, but that usually only happens if someone hits into you.
That is true.
And 360 degree rule. And if you put the 360 degree rule
yeah, but
into
not
play,
everybody plays that.
well, they should start.
Somebody like, oh, free ball, sick.
Yeah, I did the 360 degree rule once after Ryan convinced me it was a good idea.
I almost
and then a guy looked for that ball for 20 minutes, and I
That
was
is
like,
the worst.
But I mean,
it's like, put this in your pocket, Karen.
Yep.
here's the thing, though. If someone does actually take your ball, it's a free drop for you. It's a free drop where you can fluff your lie. I would hope your playing partner is not going to question you. He's just going to give it to you, you know?
Yeah.
I've never even been close.
It was a scramble, though. So, like, if they wanted to use that ball, they definitely can't on a free drop. They don't know where that ball went.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. That is true. I can say I've never even sniffed throwing fists on the golf course.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care about other people out there playing. I'm not paying attention to them.
I do, and my own personal health and the health of my friends is on the fucking line from Jean Shorts dickhead.
Yeah. I have stared people down before from about like 300 yards away.
I'm sure they felt it.
Well, they had to have felt my eyes just peering straight into their soul.
They got the chills. They're like, oh fuck,
Damn, someone's looking at me.
where is he?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, just fucking chill out.
Yeah.
Like if someone hits India, they didn't try to do that.
Unless it was very obvious they tried to do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you this. So I went out this weekend. I went out on Saturday, and
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, Jake. You've been out twice. You've been out twice this year.
3 times now.
3 times minus the Lakeview trip.
No,
Twice
it's-
minus the Lakeview trip.
Twice
Yeah.
minus Lakeview
Yeah.
trip. You have had the worst luck with weather this year.
Dude, thank you. The first day that I went out, it was 30 mile an hour gale force
More
winds.
than that, because I
Yeah.
drove back and that shit is 40 plus.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. There were times where I would hit a 200 plus yard club and just pure it and get it up into the air. And then you could just watch the wind catch the ball and come back towards you. I had a ball that like 85 yard flight that would have went 215 off the club.
It's like when you're a little kid, you throw a frisbee like diagonally up into the air and it like
Comes back to you.
comes right back, or like fucking boomerang.
And then you
Yeah.
pretend you have the force.
Yeah.
Pulling it back in.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, it was a fucking, but it was great though, because then there was one hole where I was on a par 5 with the wind at my back and I was on in 2. So there you
Beauty.
go. Yep. But so I went out Saturday, played 18 holes. Nice, kind of overcast day through the first 6, but it started raining heavily after hole number 6. So I was just soaking wet. But anyways, me and my partner, we drove out into the fairway. And we pulled up on my ball. He outdrove me, so his ball was a little bit further up in the fairway. And we're sitting waiting to hit my ball because there's guys in the green, right? And some guy comes over from the other fairway, pulls up to my partner's ball, and hits it directly at us, like an 8-iron punch shot. So his ball was like 70, 80 yards away from us. And this guy rolls up on his golf cart, hops out, and goes pew, punch shot right. Like literally the ball lands 20 yards from us. And we're like, what the fuck? Because at first we're thinking, oh shit, did we like accidentally not see this guy and we drove into him and he's like hitting the ball back at us because like, fuck you guys. No, it was his ball that he had played from the other fairway. He didn't call 4 on us. We didn't see his ball land or anything like that. We thought that it was Allen's ball, but it was actually his ball. So this guy runs up and he punch shots it right at us. And then he has to run like another 50 yards back to his cart, get a different club because he was closer to the green this time, and then come hit next to us again. It was the
Did he
fucking
say
weird-
anything?
No, he didn't say a single thing to us.
Okay, that's weird when you can't even like, make like a subtle joke like, figured I'd pair up with you guys today.
Yeah.
I wanted to play the same fairway again.
That guy was
twice.
probably down bad at that point.
Oh yeah, we saw him we kind of looped around, we were only 6 holes in, but we saw him playing a lot of other fairways that day. So he was probably really fucking upset.
Well, maybe you should have fucking yelled 4, Connor. I mean, buddy.
He didn't try and play that punch shot either. He wasn't trying to punch it straight.
No, he topped it.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just weird because it was like half backswing though. It was just weird. It was like, it literally looked like he was trying to hit directly into us. And we were so confused. Anyways, yeah. Turns out that wasn't Allen's ball whatsoever. It was actually that guy's ball. But
Are you guys into marking your balls like doodling on them?
No.
I'm not either.
No.
I like a nice clean
I think we
white
need
ball.
to start though, because we're both playing Union Greens and it's getting confusing.
Very, yeah. Because I'll be playing a 1, you'll be playing a 3, and then you'll need another one because you went OB, and I'll
Right.
give you a 1. And it's like whose ball? is
Yeah,
this?
so I think it's about time for us to start drawing on our balls.
Okay.
I'll draw on yours if you draw on mine.
Yes, I'll draw. Yes, I was just gonna say that. I'm gonna draw a huge dick on yours.
Other rounds. I played one other round since the last time.
Yeah, we haven't even gone through your rounds yet.
Yep.
We have mine and Trevor's. to
Yep.
go through.
Maybe we'll do the second segment.
Well,
We're already going
I don't
long.
really. I played one round. We played 13 holes. The course we went to was Miles's club, and it was a weird setup. So you start. They were doing some construction on the cart path for number 1. So you didn't start on number 1. You actually started on number 10, and you played 10 through 15, and then you went back to number 2 and played through 9, and then you could go back to 16, 17, 18 if you wanted. but we just decided to play 13. I don't know if that adds up to 18. It was something like that. Anyway, 13 holes, we've talked about it before, is the best amount of golf that you can play. Because 9 holes is never enough. And by the end of 18, it's like, I am fucking tired right now.
I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast or not, but I think either Grandpa or someone sent it to us. The reason why golf is 18 holes. So when golf was invented, the guys that invented it, right, figured that there are about 18 shots in a bottle of scotch.
I saw that.
So you can have one shot of scotch every hole.
I saw that.
And that's how long a round of golf should last.
Which is banana.
18 shots in 4 hours.
Well, they're just drinking an entire bottle per guy. Yeah. So golf started by getting fucked up on the course. And it is a shame that the PGA didn't follow that legacy.
John Daly. Well, no, John Daly never drank during a round. And he's
I can't.
Right. No,
Only
exactly.
Diet Cokes.
Yep.
But
I don't think you can even have those either.
You could put vodka in a bottle of water. Who's gonna know?
Mm-hmm.
But he genuinely says he's never drank during a round. He's super hungover for rounds. But what we're trying to do with our page and the way we play golf is continue the tradition of how our founding fathers created the game.
So if anyone thinks we're hacks or we're irresponsible or we're degenerates because we drink on the course, you're wrong. We're purists.
Can you imagine the type of golf they were playing after 12 shots of scotch?
Jesus.
With hickories,
How about like 6 shots of scotch? They were probably using a pour caddy too.
Yeah, they're using a pour caddy in 1858.
Yeah. And then let alone 18. I mean, I would hope you don't have a morning tea time. I would hope you have like a 6 p.m. tea time, because after 18 shots, you're either going to bed or you're going to continue drinking and you're going to have a hell of a next day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, we played 13 holes. That is the ideal amount of golf because it keeps you wanting to come back for more. But also it's not a full 18, which can get tiring. I mean, 13 over after 13 on a fairly tough course.
Yeah.
A lot of water. I didn't putt well. I think I had 2.1 putts on average per hole, which is not good.
Sounds like me.
I ended up losing 2 balls. So my lost ball counter for the year is at 3.
Okay.
2 rounds, 3 balls. And I mean, with that stellar Union Green deal, I saw 45 balls left.
Yeah. You want to know how many Union Green balls I still have after 3 rounds this year?
How many?
48. Haven't lost one yet this year.
No shit.
No
Haven't lost
shit?
the ball.
Are you still using the same ball from round to round, or are you picking a new one?
I don't know. I'm pulling. So I have 2 ball pockets on my bag: the lots of ball pocket and the game balls pocket. And so I just grab a ball out of the game ball pocket, and I haven't lost one yet.
I don't know if like things are just adding up in an interesting way. Since we got the new PXGs, you and I combined a total of 5 rounds.
Yep.
Have lost 3 balls.
I know. It's weird.
That's actually amazing.
It's we used to lose 5 balls in 3 holes.
Yes.
So good on us, guys. How many balls have you lost, Trevor?
4, I think.
Jake?
That's not bad because you played what, 3 rounds, 4 rounds?
3.
Okay, let's fucking go, boys. Jake, how many
I
about
went
you?
through.
18?
I went through. No, I've only gone
went
through
an entire
one
dozen. No.
one of those little sleeves of 3. That's what I've gone through. One full one of those, and maybe a half one. I don't know. I've also played in gale force winds and hurricane conditions.
Right.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
2 rounds.
Still,
Which is
good
still
amount of
pretty
lost
good.
balls.
Yeah, that-
Okay,
good on
so-
us. Let's go.
So I played again on Saturday, this last weekend. Went out to what is now I am dubbing, I'm so sorry, Frazee and Prairie Wood, my new favorite course.
No shit.
Yep.
What?
I went to 3 Bears, back in the heart of the reservation.
Yeah. I mean, that's a given.
We did a small town course tour video out at 3 Bears.
That's when owner Joe Barry drove his Subaru onto the course.
Yep, drove his
just to check
Subaru
on
onto the
how
number
things
2
were going.
fairway just to tell us what's up. So we're on the way out to the course, and we have to. There's no one at the course, so you have to stop and pay at the bar. But we stop at the bar where Joe works, and we're like, "Hey, Joe, we're gonna go play 18. Are the carts out?" And he's like, "Yep, carts are out. Keys are in it. Not sure if there's scorecards, but before you guys go out there, you're my marshals today. Anyone else shows up, give me a call." So we're out there. No one showed
Hell
up
yeah,
the whole
dude.
time, and it's raining everywhere but the course. Like we can see the rain. It's just around us. It was like the golf gods were like, we're going to give these guys 18 dry holes. We got 16 dry holes. We had 2 holes where we got rained on, but it wasn't bad. So it's just a 9-hole course. So we were going to play it twice. We play the first 9 and Grandpa goes 2 up on me immediately. We're all playing our own balls.
After number 1?
Yep. No, he goes 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Okay.
He's up 2 on me. And then we tie for the next 4 holes. And then I start chipping away at his lead.
Okay.
Chipping away. We get down to the last hole. Grandpa's up 1 and makes an unbelievable putt to put me away. And he beats me 40-41. So
and that's on number 9 too.
On number 9.
Number 9 is it's kind of a sentimental hole. Joe's parents, who used to own the course, are buried behind number 9.
Yep.
And we eagled that hole in our 2v2 scramble against your dad and his buddy.
Yep. So that it's a cool hole at the green. It's a par 4 way downhill, but then the green is elevated and it's a giant tiered green. So there's a really low tier green side part of the green, and then it goes up like 3 feet to the top tier, and it's like a straight drop down on the green. And the pin was right at that drop. Ooh. So if you were on the top part, you were not making the putt. You had to be on the bottom side of the green to make a putt. So Grandpa beats me by 1 on the front, and I'm like, he's getting tired. I was having a full comeback those last 3 holes, and all of a sudden, the old man doesn't want to play the back 9 solo. He's like, we should scramble the back. Really? So we go from me narrowly losing to him and he knowing that I'm about to come for that ass and take him out to, hey, I think we should scramble. So honestly, great preservation by him.
Big time.
And so we scramble and we're on opposite teams and he played like shit.
Really?
I would have crushed him. Our scramble team, we were up 5 going into the last hole, and we double bogeyed it. So we had only won by 3, but it was a dominating performance, front to finish on the back 9 scrambling.
Damn.
And he knows his time is up soon.
Yeah.
So sorry, Grandpa, I love you, but your reign of terror is over.
I like that out of you, because now you have him.
Mm-hmm.
You got him right where you want.
Mm-hmm.
This year's the year for you.
Yep. I genuinely think I win by like 3 or 4 strokes if we play our own balls to the back 9.
Yeah. Well, we're going to cross that one off the list this year. Sorry, Grandpa Dave. I mean, I gotta side with my co-host here.
I need to find a new target because I'm already past Grandpa.
Well, and as a collective group, we've checked off one target we were after.
Yes.
Trevor?
I
yeah.
officially broke 90 on Sunday.
Round of applause for Trevor! Hey, tell him. You didn't just break 90.
Yeah.
You fucking stomped 90, dude.
It. I shot at 84.
Let's go.
Rose Creek.
Hell yeah. And that's a tough course.
Yeah.
There's a few holes that could absolutely dagger you.
There's a few that almost killed me, but snuck out with pars and bogeys, and I was like, that's fine. I had 1 double, and I ended my round with the triple, which fucking pissed me off.
So you could have potentially shot an 81.
Or better.
Damn, dude. Good for you.
Thank you.
Do you how many were you with buddies or what?
Yep. We took 1 bro mulligan. They both went in the water, and they go, you better fucking do it. And I go,
okay, so we just talked about this, Tyler.
Yep.
Well,
Did you do it?
If everyone goes
I took the direct line over the water. I was like, fuck it. If I hit it and I clear the water, awesome. If
Screw
not,
them. Yeah.
whatever. So I did it, went in the water. We all took a bro mulligan. So
Damn it.
I'm for that though.
Hey,
I'm
and anyone that's like, he didn't break 90 because yes, he did. He was
he
at
did.
84. He's even with penalties. He's still under 90. So
yep.
So
congratulations, Trevor.
They all agreed to it. They kept my score. So like, we're good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like that.
So now what's the goal?
Under 80.
10
I was
strokes.
right there.
When I broke 80 last year, I told Tyler my next goal. I said my next goal is I shot a 77. I said my next goal is 76. And then what did you?
I was like, no, you should be like, it should be par or 75 or something.
Yeah, I think that's
76 is you can just 1 stroke better.
I think it's too lofty though. Like
2 strokes? No way.
The higher the expectations you have on the course, the worse you're gonna play.
I was just think about this: to get 75, you only need to make 2 more putts.
I get that, but golf
That's it.
golf is a game of shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Trevor, you triple bogey the last one's like, God, if I would have parred that, I could have shot at 81.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we can say that about any round. So I think first off for you just break 90 again. 89 breaks 90. Do that 2 more times and then be like, all right, now it's time to think about sub 80.
I'll still think sub 80.
Because I mean, I've said this since I've seen you golf for the first time 6 months ago. I'm like, how have you not broken 90 before?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
I was actually shocked by that.
Couldn't tell you either.
I do like it that you did it with buddies too, because playing with buddies can be tough. Did they try and get in, like, did they throw out any subtle statements like, geez, Trevor, you're playing pretty good today. What are you at right now?
Yep.
That's a dagger into a round.
After hole 9, I birdied, and he goes, "What are you, like 3 over, 4 over?" I'm like, 3 over, yep. And then it just set in the back of my mind, and I had
That's
a
the
terrible
worst.
back 9. I was like, fucking A gets.
That's the worst. Yep.
Got me a little rattled, but it also sucks. So like I see on my little app that I use, it tells me, oh, I'm +8, +9 now. So I keep seeing. I'm like, okay,
Yep.
I can keep adding up in my head. I'm like, fuck, I know what I'm at. I know what I'm at. I know what I have to shoot.
One thing that 18 Birdies did now with an update that I love is you can set your target score and it gives you a goal of pars and birdies that you need to get. So I've been thinking way more about that than I have like, what's my actual score?
Well,
It's like, I need to get 5 pars in this round and I need to get a birdie. If I'm playing 9, I need 5 pars and a birdie. And then I should be pretty damn close.
yeah. Do you like that for the fact that like it could put into your head like, okay, I have to par this hole.
No.
Or
So
I have to birdie this hole.
I like it to where like if I bogey a hole, I'm like, okay, that's on my sheet. I can get 3 bogeys.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's on the sheet. Like it's totally, it's not, I didn't bust the bank yet, you know?
Yeah. People are really afraid of doubles and triples. And yes, you should be afraid of them because they are daggers in a round. But if you double or triple a hole, it's not going to ruin your entire round.
Right.
Like Trevor, you doubled and tripled and still shot at 84. I think I doubled or tripled when I shot a 77. I still shot a 77. There was when we were playing last Friday, par 5, and par 5s are great, guys. Don't fucking give up on par 5s. I don't care where your tee shot goes. Don't give up on them. Miles hit a drive 40 yards off the tee box may be generous.
Yeah.
Smashes a 3-wood to about $170, puts one on the green, 2 putts for par.
Yeah.
So it's like it just don't give up on him.
You're 1 shot away from saving the hole.
Yep.
And you're also 1 shot away from the shot that you can tell your buddies
Yep.
later on. Dude, remember that shot on the par 5? I smashed 260 after a 40-yard drive. That's the shit that brings us back, right?
Those are also the kind of holes where you figure out what club you should off the tee. So if you hit your driver 40 yards, then smash your 3-wood, tee off with your 3-wood next time.
Yeah, 100%. Trevor, how many people did you text after that round telling them you shot 84?
I texted you because we talked about it before I left to go play on Friday. And then I called my Scramble partner that me and him always do, like our 2v2s and 4v4s, like we're always in the same group.
Yep.
Called him and told him, he goes, let's fucking go. Like, we're going to kick everybody's ass this year. And then I think that was it.
Ryan, a quick conference here. Take your headphones off, Trevor. You too, Jake.
Should we let them into the Scramble team? Have they built enough resume yet? No. Okay, Trevor might have, but Jake played way better than Trevor the first round. That's true. But okay, I'm in. Should we give it to him? Should we invite him in? Yes or no? That's had to be a unanimous decision. I say yes. You say yes? Yeah. Fuck. With a second round option. Yeah, we had him definitely. Sign him to a 1-round deal and then second round option. Yeah, yep. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
You can put it back on, guys. Okay, Ryan and I have had a conference, and we would like to offer you each a 1 Scramble tournament contract.
Really?
With an
a
option,
second round option.
An option, yep, a second round option, an option for renewal. post the scramble.
Jake's like, fuck, I gotta keep practicing.
No, Jake,
Look at him do it.
Jake, you earned it with Lakeview. Trevor, you earned it with the 84. So you guys are formally invited to at least play one scramble on our team this year.
Hell yeah.
And I think
You gotta accept yes or no.
Accept, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think here's the order too. It goes Jake, Tyler, Trevor, and then me.
Yeah, I like that.
Mhm.
Well, wait, Trevor was Mr. Consistent with the driver. He should go first.
No, well, but
Putting, I should go third. That's the only thing
okay, I
it
can
is
get on.
the best part of my game right now.
Oh,
Okay,
that-
and what I know about you so far, Trevor, is you can't putt.
I could putt yesterday.
Okay,
it was the first round.
It's going to be
so-
day to day though, so I do like him first.
Okay.
So
That
put
works.
us in the fairway, so I can lose a couple more Union greens, just
Whoa,
smashing
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa. Why can't I hit the ball?
No, I'm saying
What do you mean? No, you go
I want to
first.
go
first.
third.
No, you
No,
go.
we're talking driving right now.
Third.
No, you go first. You're
That's
consistent.
bullshit.
You
Okay,
hit the most fairways. Whoever hits the most fairways goes first.
Yeah, that way everyone else can be aggressive. Trevor.
Yeah.
I think I can hit.
Tyler,
I can
he's-
drive
he's
you
arg-
sometimes.
He's arguing with us
Ryan,
Fucking
after
A,
we just
dude.
let him
Hey.
into the scramble team.
can I not hit it pretty damn far though?
We're the coaches.
We've played one round together.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't get a say on the order, Trevor.
Okay.
You want to run laps after the
I'll go run hills. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get your push cart and run up and down hills.
No, I carry mine.
Okay, make it worse on yourself. No,
Trevor, Jake, Tyler, me.
I think that's fair. Because if those two miss the fairway, I can whip out the hybrid and hit a
Yep.
fairway.
Yep.
Or I can just swing as hard as I can if they hit fairways.
I don't want to have to try and hit a fairway.
Yep.
I don't want to have to try and hit a fairway.
You should still.
Yeah, I will. I
You
will
should still try.
No, I will if I have to. I will if I have to. But if you guys put one 260 in the fairway, I can do bad things to that ball, and we can just see what happens.
Like low snap hook it into the road.
probably, yeah, probably. But if I don't low snap hook it, it may go 280.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that for driver. My opinion in the fairway, order doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
You just fucking hit it whenever.
Yeah, whoever's got the club, go on.
I do like the idea though of whoever's drive we take, you let them hit in the fairway first. Because if they get the approach shot we take, then let them putt because it's kind of their hole.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if they get it like a natural birdie,
Yeah.
that's kind of like
That's how Ryan got his first eagle.
Yeah, first eagle, 4-man scramble.
We just
And-
used all three of Ryan's shots.
Yeah, I was telling you about that hole yesterday.
Yep.
Put one right next to the driving range at Meadows, hole number 1. 6 iron to 2 feet. Putt him for eagle.
Yep.
Easy.
Hell
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome, gentlemen. Trevor, I mean, the pushback on this type of thing, it kind of
It's a little alarming.
a little bit.
Ink hasn't even dried yet.
Because remember, we're vibes guys. Like the order is important, yes, but vibes are more important over anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so the putting order will be probably Trevor, Jake, me, Ryan.
yeah, I'm not that great with the flat.
So it's the exact same as the driver order.
Yeah, driver, we got that. Fairway, doesn't matter. Putting, we got that.
To start, and then we might have to switch it up.
And then in terms of buying beers, I'll be the first round.
Perfect.
Whoever wants
See,
to go next,
Jake,
you
you
go
just-
next.
Your spot just solidified even harder.
Yeah.
You're looking like roses compared to Spivey over
See,
here.
I bring booze.
Trevor, I'm trying to get that
I just
second
bring
round
booze
option.
with me.
yeah.
Jake, we don't-
Jake's trying to extend already, and you're just thinking about order.
Yeah.
Think about score.
Jake, we don't
Jeez. Trying to
we don't
win.
expect much out of you because I know you're gonna hit one or
That was fucking rude.
let me
Jake, we don't
finish.
expect shit out of you.
No, Tyler, it's fine. I'll wear that. Ryan.
You're gonna hit 1 or 2 good shots that we absolutely need and that could potentially save the hole for us. And that is one of the more important people on the scramble team.
I mean, yeah, that is.
He's
pretty
the
true.
new Lane Hallock of the scramble team.
Yes.
But
Yes, you
I would
are.
say you're better than Lane over the course of
Yep.
18 holes. So we need a guy like you.
Shout, Lane listens. He's going to call Jake out now.
I mean, Frazee, hole number 1 on first playoff hole. How can you forget about that? That's the thing. You have that one guy, you don't forget about those shots.
You know what I think would be super fun? If we get us 4 are in a scramble, right? And then we have the other guys that we've had on our scramble team make their own team.
Yeah.
And we play against
God.
them.
Yeah. That would be kind of sick.
That would be really fun.
Okay, we'll see if we can make it happen.
Yeah. All right.
Also, before we take a break, Tyler, we got to get a 2v2 going.
Okay.
I've been scheming a 2v2. You don't know anything about this yet.
You're right. I don't.
It's going to be me and Travis, who is our PXG rep here in the Midwest, against you and Lucas.
We'll fucking kill you guys.
Travis claims that he can play to Lucas's level majority of the time. And Lucas, if you're listening, I know he's going to be fuming right now. Like, I'll wax Travis
Lucas,
right now. No problem.
I couldn't be less worried. You get me on the green, baby. I'll putt it in.
But I think, well, okay, so if Lucas is a little better than Travis and I'm a little bit better than you, I don't know where the strokes, because odds are we're going to take probably 80% of their shots.
We're along for the ride.
So if
Tyler's like 99%.
Yeah.
So if Lucas is better than Travis, then do we get the strokes? Do we get?
No, you guys.
don't get
you're better
strokes.
than me. It's even.
We're not going to. That's the thing. We're really not going to use our shots.
Yeah, but we have to in a scramble. You have to use.
Or do we play do we give you guys strokes and we play a 2-man worst ball scramble?
Well, then
No,
we're
those
not
get
going to
really-
use any of Lucas's.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll figure
Yeah,
something out.
you realized how screwed you are, and now you're trying to get
No, we're
strokes
not
involved.
screwed. We're not screwed.
Yeah.
So are you down for that?
Yeah, I'm down. Of course, I will be Lucas's partner any day.
Because Lucas is what, like a +3, +2?
+2, +1. Depends on how much golf he's played.
Okay, and I would assume Travis is scratch or better.
Around there, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be fucking.
Remember
fun.
when I thought Lucas was scratch and he was offended?
Well, I would be too if you work your ass off to be better than scratch.
At that point in my life, I didn't know you could be better than scratch.
I didn't either, dude. I didn't know there were +1, +2s.
What does the plus mean?
I thought it was just like, wow, you're a scratch golfer. Wow, you're a really good scratch golfer. I just thought that's where it stopped.
Yep.
Again, with the President's Cup being USA versus the entire world.
Minus zero.
Okay, we'll clear the air again. Another some more kickback from the whole President's Cup thing. President's Cup is the United States of America against the world, subtract Europe. The Ryder Cup is USA against the world, subtract all of the world, minus plus Europe.
It's just the U.S. versus Europe.
Oh my God.
So now that we got that cleared up, that 5% just dropped to 4% inaccurate information.
Heyo.
Again, no credentials here. But we're going to take a quick break. Trevor, congrats on breaking 90.
Yes,
Thank
dude.
you.
Seriously.
Crushing 90. Trevor and Jake, congrats on the Scramble team.
Nice.
The one round contract plus the second round option. So it's going to be fun.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys in a bit. Tyler,
Ryan.
lost ball tracker. We're at 3, 6, 0.
Who'd have thought, guys? One of my favorite things in the whole world is losing and finding balls. I haven't done much of that this year.
You haven't really had to.
I know. I've changed.
And may I say it's good change?
Yeah, I mean,
And you're not a big change guy either. When
No.
it comes to golf swings and golf like strategy, you're not into that.
I think I am okay with slow change, just not sudden change. Because
Yeah.
if you think about the golfer I was 2 years ago when we started this podcast, I didn't listen to music on the course. I never ever walked. I did walk. What am I talking about? I was always losing balls and I was always trying to find balls. And now I have either one person to thank for the balls not being lost or found, or one person to blame. I haven't decided if I'm thanking or blaming them yet, but it's Union Green either way.
I would agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice not having to focus on, oh, geez, I need to fill my ball bag today. I got to go out and start searching. Mine comes out from the game. More so goes, mine goes straight to the fescue and what kind of ball I'm going to find. So, I mean, things are looking up for us. The ball count in the bag is high.
Yep.
The lost ball tracker is low. And that's the type of ratio that you want when you're out playing 18 holes.
Yeah, and then one thing too that I found now that I've played a few rounds that I like about Union Green balls that has nothing to do with performance is that the logo is very different from every other ball. So I see it and I just know instantly that's mine. I don't have to walk over and be like, oh, what Callaway is that? Oh, nope, doesn't matter because I just see a Union Green logo. I know that's mine.
And it's very prominent as to what that ball
Yep.
is.
So that's a little underrated thing about the balls that I did not realize would be a thing at all.
Trevor broke 90 with Union Green.
I did.
Thank you very much
Pin
for
drop
doing
or
that.
T-bird?
T-bird.
Nice.
Also, guys, pin drops are now on sale.
Yes, they are. T-birds are not, though.
Pin drops, we hammered the T-bird sale, buy 3 going free. Now we go over to the pin drops.
Yep.
Arguably a better ball,
Yeah. So
if not just as good.
the difference for you guys, I am not a good enough golfer for there truly to be a difference. I just know they're both good balls. Pin drops are the softer ball that are more for spin and control and shaping shots. And the T-birds are your distance ball. So that is for the people that are good enough for that to matter to. A little bit of tidbits for you.
I would agree on that. Sorry, I'm looking up. I'm on the pin drop sale right now. Buy 1 dozen at full price. Buy 2 dozen 10% off. Buy 3 dozen 15% off, or buy 4 dozen pin drops for 25% off. Plus,
Promo code double bogey 20.
thank you.
20% off anything. So how does that work? You get 25% off the 4 boxes,
Yep.
and then it's another 20% on after that new total. Or can we double the percentages for 45% off?
Well, I think the percentage automatically goes into checkout, and then you can add your promo code on top of that 25% discount.
Do that for me quick.
Okay.
See what the total is going to be.
Okay, keep talking.
And it's going to be a little more than the T-bird $50 for 48 balls. I'm pretty sure, but we'll know here in a second. So sweet deal either way. Actually, I used a pin drop all of Saturday. The same pin drop, in fact.
The same one.
The same pin drop. So yeah, I have an emotional connection to that ball, and it's in the game pocket, and I'm not sure which pin drop it is. So I am going to start marking the balls, but I'm going to start marking each ball individually. So when I form an emotional connection with one, I can pull that one out.
Gotta date them.
Yeah, because like you have 3 balls that say pin drop number 3.
Yep.
I got to mark them off.
I was going to say, what are you thinking about marking your balls as?
Maybe I'll do Star Wars characters or something. I'll get a stencil. Yeah, and I can use that. All my pin drops will be Star Wars, and then all of my T-birds will be Harry Potter.
All right, I got it. 4 boxes of pin drops, total of $112. Take that 25% off at checkout, minus $16.79. It brings you down to $83.96.
Okay.
Add promo code double bogey 20 plus $5 shipping and handling. $72.72. $72.17 for 4 dozen balls, which brings that total out to exactly damn near $1.50 per ball.
$1.50 per ball.
Damn.
You can't beat these prices.
Enough said.
Enough said.
$1.50 per ball.
Yep.
You got to go to uniongreen.com and get some pin drops
Yep.
ASAP. Because if you're like the guy from Golfers Anonymous last week who lost 48 balls in 36 holes, I mean, $72, where it could have been 300, 400.
Yeah, $366 for $7 a ball for 4 dozen.
Yikes. Uniongreen.com. Pin drop deal going on now. Promo code double bogey 20.
Yep.
All right, Tyler. We've been talking about the lost ball tracker. And what we mentioned in the last segment is this is the first year we're fully into the PXG clubs now.
Yes. Full
And
bag.
Lost ball tracker is low, which it never usually is low.
No.
Lost ball tracker's low. Beer count is about to skyrocket.
Yes.
Especially when the weather gets warmer. So lost balls down, beers up. I mean, again, we're talking ratios. What better ratio do you want? You're hitting the Gen 6s.
Yep.
With the Union Green balls. Name a better combo. I bet you can't.
Yeah, honestly, the balls are just as much to credit as the clubs are. Everything's a little bit straighter, a little bit further. It was sweet. I was hitting over some water at 3 Bears, and normally I'm clubbing up, right? Even on a par 3, I'm clubbing up because I'm terrified of this water. I'm like, it's 115. I am so confident with my 56.
Yeah.
I am not changing clubs.
Why change something that's not broken?
And I played the same hole twice, and I stuck it on the green both times.
Fuck, go fist bump.
And actually, it was hole 4. And it was the first time anyone in our group of 4 people hit a green.
And you know what? They probably weren't using the sugar daddy wedges.
They were not. I was, though. And it absolutely gave me the competitive edge to take down Jeep and Dave in my head because I technically didn't on the course.
It's coming, Grandpa Dave. It's coming. The combo of Tyler's Confidence, the PXG Gen 6s, as well as the Union Green pin drops or T-Birds cannot be beat.
Yep. I'm absolutely going to destroy the old man the next round we play. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I love you, but you are enemy number 1 on the course.
Guys, you got to go to pxg.com. Check out the Gen 6s. If you don't want to go brand new, the Gen 5s are also perfect clubs.
Yep.
Had a buddy too, military guy. So thank you for your service, my friend. He was looking at the Gen 5 driver.
Yep.
And with the military discount, I will tell you this, you cannot beat the price.
Yeah. It's like almost cuts it in half, right?
Damn near.
Yeah. So if you're military or you're first responder, firefighter, police, any sort of service like that, you're going to get a hell of a discount at PXG, which I think is super fucking cool.
I fucking love Grandpa Dave, veteran himself. Thank you for your service, G Dave. Yeah, you got to go check them out. pxg.com. Gen 6s are fire.
Yep. All right. You fans are ravenous piranhas in the Amazon River for Golfers Anonymous.
Also,
Oh my God. I posted that thing on Spotify, like, should we do more Golfers Anonymous? And we got triple the amount of responses than we ever have gotten in our entire existence as a podcast.
yes. So if you want to submit to Golfers Anonymous, just real quick again, go to Spotify, click on the episode, scroll to the bottom of that episode, and you'll see the response box.
Yep.
Throw your GA in there. Can be nameless. Can throw your name in there. Doesn't matter. That's where we're gonna read them from.
Yes. And I think we decided that at least at the end of every episode, until you guys get sick of this segment, we'll do at least one. But today we're doing 2 because we went super long in the first segment. So we're just going to do a shorter second segment. 2 Golfers Anonymous.
I haven't heard these, so fucking get
Good.
into them.
This first one, I don't know how much we're going to be able to talk about it. It's just really funny.
Okay.
All right. The first Golfers Anonymous. 7 years ago, I got kicked out of the Amish community because I was playing golf with a town person.
Okay, 2016.
Yeah, 2016. This guy gets booted out of the Amish community playing golf with town person.
What kind of clubs is he using?
I don't know. He made him wooden ones.
Wood.
Also, he's not driving.
twigs.
He's not driving cart. Does he? Are horses and buggies allowed on the course?
He must be.
walks.
Yeah, I know he is. Team walk.
Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say they probably kicked him out for using a gas cart.
Does
So-
he use rocks as balls?
This 2016.
Fuck, that's a nice rock.
2016 was pre 9,000 different Tinder for golfer apps.
Yep.
How did he find a playing partner? Well, in the Amish community.
Well, I do know the English will go into the Amish community and they'll buy stuff from them, right? They'll buy like non-perishable goods. They'll buy like maybe a woodworking piece or something.
Yep.
Is that correct? Because your dad
Yeah,
lives
yep,
right
yep.
next to the Amish.
Yep. They make bought deer stand from the Amish before.
Okay, so fuck, they might have just start talking about golf. The guy might have whittled himself a brand new set of woods.
Yeah, maybe they're making custom woods.
Yeah, and guy comes up, he's looking for a nice handcrafted piece. He's like, "Fuck, these are some nice clubs. You golf?" He's like, "Whoa, sir, yes, I do golf, but
That your Amish accent?
I've actually never heard an Amish person talk, so I don't."
Oh
They
my
talk
God.
pretty normal.
Oh, they do. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought they were like rewind 100 years. I thought it was. Anyway, I don't fucking know you guys. Come on, Tyler, you have to understand. I don't know anything about the Amish.
Next time we're in Frazee, I'll bring you over to an Amish house. We'll
Okay,
buy,
we'll go
buy
check
some
'em out.
blueberry pies or something.
Fuck. Well, hey, maybe if one of these two doesn't pick up the second round option, we can head over to the Amish community.
Yeah, and get them kicked out of their family.
Because hey, this is a second Rumspringer for you.
Yeah, think about this. This Golfers Anonymous proves that golf is the most addicting sport on the planet. This guy got booted from his entire family and religion for golfing. He's just like, you know what? I pured a shot on 2. Sorry, Dad. I'm out.
Yeah, he had to sneak out like in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Someone had gifted him a glow in the dark ball and was like, I mean, the guy stayed out the entire night. He probably played 100 some
Dude,
holes.
this is just like the real life golf version of the movie Kingpin. Like
Yeah.
it's an Amish guy that's super good at bowling that like leaves the Amish community to go play on the bowling tour.
Oh, really?
yeah. So I hope this guy's really, really good at golf. That would be an incredible story. Ex-Amish booted out of the community.
Would love to maybe get around it and just ask him about what that whole process was like.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like, to grow up in a community like that, and then just one action, stepping onto a golf course, gets you completely kicked out of the community.
Yeah, very odd.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Also, the whole Amish culture, that as well blows my mind.
Yeah. The thing that I know we shouldn't get into too much Amish talk. This will be it, and then we'll go to the last one. The one thing I've always wondered about the Amish, they don't like technology, right? They picked an era of time and just stopped there. Why that era?
Yeah, I don't know.
If like technically at one point in history, a horse and buggy was advanced technology.
Yeah.
Yep.
What made them choose, all right, this tech is correct, the rest is not?
That's a great question, Tyler. I would love to have a conversation with this guy.
Yeah, I'd have an ex-Amish not friend, I guess, that I went to high school with, but he was in a completely like different version. I think he was Mennonite. I don't know.
It's very similar.
Yeah, very, very similar, but he's from like North Carolina or something. So it's very different than the Amish I grew up with.
You know what, buddy? I applaud you because you found something you loved. Maybe it wasn't the Amish community. You stuck with it, kind of like the Amish stuck with one point in time. You went with it. You dealt with the backlash of getting kicked out of your family just so you can play one of the greatest games on earth.
Yep. Congrats. It'll totally be worth it. Never talk to your family again.
God damn it.
All right, next one. All right, this one is a confessional, and not a confessional. It's a Golfers Anonymous and a question for us. Okay, never mind. Hey, boys, who pays for a broken club? My buddy unclipped my bag from the cart. It fell out and snapped my driver shaft. We've both done this to each other before, but no one's ever broken a club before.
He does.
The buddy does?
Buddy does.
Yep.
So here's my take on it, right? If they're doing this to each other often and it hasn't happened before, he clearly did not intend to break this club.
Okay.
But he did break the club. So I think what you do as the buddy that broke it, you offer to pay. And as the buddy that had the club broken, you'd be like, no, I can't let you do that. I've done it to you. You split the price of a new driver.
I would agree. Well,
I think that's the only route you guys can go.
It probably just a new shaft too.
Yep.
So you're not gonna have to buy a
Yep.
brand new driver.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to recant my answer. I would like to agree with you, Tyler.
Yeah, because I did that exact same prank to my buddies this weekend.
The class. Did you actually?
Yeah. Well, I was
Was it on a cart path or was it on grass?
It was on grass. So there's no cart paths there is a few cart paths at Three
Sure.
Bears, but I was just like driving by really quick and I just reached out and undid it. And it took 3 holes for it to fall off.
No
Yep. And then they did it back to us, but we caught it before the strap came out.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing you never double check your strap.
Yep.
No.
You tighten that bitch down before you start. You say that's not going anywhere. And then lo and behold, 6 holes in, that is going somewhere because my buddies just fucked with our cart strap.
Yeah.
It's one of the most classic pranks in the book.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the, I think, the very first golf pranks. The second golf carts were invented, people were doing this to each other. They
Yep.
had to have been.
Yep. I would say the most common golf prank would be unstrapping your buddy's clubs from his cart.
Yep. And then it's driving over someone's ball in the fairway.
Yep.
I would say, in my mind, I'd say number 2 is turning their cart from on
To neutral.
off, or to
putting it in neutral. Yeah.
Because for me, I'm gonna be slamming on that gas pedal, wondering,
God,
well, this
fucking
thing's
died.
dead. I'll probably call the clubhouse before I even check the key
Fucking
to see if it's on or off.
Cody did that shit to us all the time. Really? Yeah. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
I think it got to the point where I just checked to make sure it was in drive every time I got into the cart.
yeah.
He'd always make sure to try and like entice you too. Like he'd be like, "Hey, you want to race up to the ball?"
It's so obvious.
Yeah.
How did I not catch that?
But yeah, I think you guys got to split the shaft. And it's because he didn't intend to do it, and you've done it to him, and you very easily could have been you breaking his club.
Yeah.
So it's you shake hands, you guys go to the store together, you get a shaft for about the same price, and
Tyler,
get out of there.
imagine if you get like it's you and a buddy, right? You get paired up with two randoms, and one of the randoms who you've never met unclips the strap from your bag.
There's a confrontation.
Then what happens? Hands are being. There's how hands get thrown on the golf course.
What happened? What determines the outcome of that situation is how that guy reacts when it falls off and breaks my club.
Yeah.
If he's like, "Oh fuck, I thought you guys were like, I thought you guys were great, so I was just messing around. I didn't mean to. I'll pay for the club." And it's like, okay, that's fine. Venmo me now. Or if he's just like, ha ha ha, your club broke, I'm a fucking spaz.
I'm probably gonna take the shaft and whip one right at the back of his leg.
Only one?
Well, I'll drop him to the ground, throw the shaft down, and then we can start throwing hands.
I think I'm first move is I'm unstrapping his bag and taking his entire bag and chucking it somewhere.
All water.
And that's how hands get thrown.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll see his reaction from there.
Well, Tyler, when that happens, let me know. I'll just start filming for the Instagram reel.
Yeah, well, we got to do it soon because every golf reel right now is fights on the course.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to get into a fight soon.
Okay.
No,
We can start one somewhere. Trevor.
I'll get him provoked. I'll do the dumb shit and we'll get in the fight.
Okay. I don't know who I think I'm out of the four of us, I'm taking Ryan to back me up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything about that
Why?
because
Why?
I got weight on Ryan.
Yeah, that does not matter.
Weight doesn't matter, dude.
And
It's
height.
all about
Facts.
skill and tech. It's all about technical skill.
Trevor, for our audio only listeners, just said facts and then tried to flex.
I'm 150 pounds, so back off.
Trevor, you also wear a small.
No, it's medium.
You tried a small on yesterday and it fit well.
It did. It fit perfect.
It was an athletic fit small. And
Yeah.
it fit good. So
Some
Whoa,
people, some people got it, dude.
The
Okay.
athletic fit small got sent to me. In what world?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, that's one way to throw hands. Just please don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do
Clubs
that.
are important. You think about any other sport, right? Equipment is provided for you. Baseball, you buy your own glove, but they provide the bats and the balls. Basketball, they provide the basketballs. Football, they provide the footballs and the equipment, all that shit. Golf, you're on your own. I mean, you can rent clubs for a price, but you're on your own in equipment. So you and your bag of clubs are one and the same person.
Yep. It's an extension of your body.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Shafts and balls and all the sexual innuendos that you want to come up with.
Bags.
And yeah, fat bags.
I think to be more true to myself, I'm going to stop using head covers. All right, let's end the podcast. Thanks for listening, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Love you all. Golfers Anonymous, Spotify. Click
Yep.
the episode, submit at the bottom. We'll read a couple more next week. Thanks for listening in.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
You piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.